lost. Well, he does see. The goal is to determine if they are scam or not. First, I was towards water. I loved water guns when I was younger. This one is like real. This could be an issue because according to federal law, toy guns need to be clearly identifiable as toy. They usually have bright colors or orange tip at the end of the barrel to make this obvious. The website claims they can shoot water up to 26 feet. Let's see if that's true. I'm now outside the bunker set up close to the speed breaker. Let's see if the water can reach the target.
So unfortunately not too accurate. So is this a scam? No, but you shouldn't rely on it to make decisions on whether
have the world's smallest camera. It claims to be the world's smallest camera, which is false. That title belongs to OmniVision's OB6948, which is smaller than a grain of salt. As you can see, when I put this next to a grain of salt, it doesn't even come close. So the title itself could be seen as misleading. Let's see how the quality of the picture is. Not bad picture. So, honestly, the quality is worse than I expected, especially when you compare it to the iPhone. And the fact that they're misleading customers with the titles makes this product a scam. Next up, we have the Invisibility Cloak Boarding Protection Spray. According to the bottle, I just need to spray myself and I'll become invisible to my enemy. And any of want to die. Welcome to the Shibuya Style Management.